So, what's your name?
Jelena.
And say that again.
Jelena Tennis.
Okay. And so, what year are you in? What are you doing here?
I'm a first-year graduate student, master's student specifically, studying laboratory medicine and practical biology under the supervision of Chris McCullough.
So, why did you come to this lab?
So I came to this lab because it was broad enough in terms of the things that were being studied here that I could find a project that I was interested in. So I'm specifically interested in the pathogenesis of disease at the cellular level, and I found that this was probably the best place that I could go in order to study.
So how did you hear about this lab?
I heard about this lab from a friend who was also doing his degree here, and he said great things about it, so I just decided to interview. And I found, based on the people that I talked to in the lab and based on the impression that I got from my supervisor, Dr. McCullough, it was the best place for me to go.
So what do you like about the lab?
So what I do like is that there are so many experts. Since I'm a graduate student, I'm still kind of new to the world of research. I have done it at an undergraduate level, but not to the point where I'm okay to do everything on my own. So the number of people here that were able to help and troubleshoot me with my experiments made it a lot easier for me to get my project off the ground, to get it going, and they also made it a lot easier for me to make a project that makes sense, that's feasible, and that can actually contribute somehow to the world of research, which is what I'd like to do.
So what do you think the benefit of being at the Matrix Dynamics group is?
So I guess one thing that I already mentioned is the fact that there are so many people here that are experts and that are really good at what they do, which makes it easier for me to learn and makes it an atmosphere that's conducive to my learning. Not only that, but because we're a group of 5 labs, I get to collaborate with people that are also very specialized in other things, which means that I can expand my project to make it to basically tailor it to do what I want to do.
So speaking of what you want to do, what do you see yourself doing after you finish your master's?
What I would like to do is, what I would ideally like to do is to get into medical school and then become a clinician scientist. Now that's the ideal goal, but what this setting has taught me is that I really like research and that I'm good at it, and surrounded by the right set of people, you can actually excel at it and do something that's really meaningful. So as of now, I'd like to become a clinician scientist, but who knows, maybe I'll stay here and continue along with the lab.
So do you feel like the lab has adequately prepared you for what your goals are in the future?
Absolutely. I think the amount of critical thinking that you have to do in this type of setting, you can't get it really anywhere else, and it really allows you to think in a very parsimonious way. It allows you to simplify your ideas to the point where they're straightforward and understandable, and that's a key, I think, at least a very key characteristic and a key skill that you need to have in any sort of discipline that you want to do later on in life. So whether that be medical school in my case, or it could be something completely unrelated, so some sort of other professional school, what I've learned here is undoubtedly invaluable to whatever experience that I continue to do in the future.
Awesome. So what do you think about Chris?
Absolutely amazing PI. I really think that I lucked out, and I thank my lucky stars that I was able to, that I knew someone who actually worked here, because it's very important for a professor who is mentoring a student to understand what the student is going through, and it's sometimes a little bit hard for professors, but Dr. McCullough really understands that we're students, that we're learning, and is really committed to guiding us through the process of completing a thesis, number one, learning how to do actual experiments, and he's absolutely always there, available to help you. And yeah, that's just a few of the things that I really like about having Dr. McCullough as a PI.
Okay, good job.